Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at attention-seeking women getting humbled by men. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
So, the only place they can go is through
Excuse
a
me?
protein
Would you be able
channel,
to hold my mirror real
which
quick for a
is,
school project? Thank you.
ATP synthase. The name
What's
of
that
the
supposed to
protein.
be about, baby? Da-da-da-da-da-da, acting crazy,
picture.
reminiscing on the
Please get out.
good times daily, acting shady. What's that supposed to be about, baby? Acting crazy. Thank you.
She does OF, and she does pranks like this. Does she not even have a morsel of dignity?
Do you want to know why he's not texting you right now?
Nothing to see here, just boys being boys. Carry on.
What's your profession?
I dance all over.
What would you rank yourself? Just your face, fresh face out of the shower.
Well,
your
I'm
natural-
fresh right now, so I'll say like an 8.
So you put yourself up there with Beyonce.
Yeah,
How much would a man need to make to provide for you and 2 children?
probably about 200,000. I want him to be black.
So what percentage
maybe
of black men?
Hispanic.
What percentage of black men
Anything
make?
non-white.
What? See, when I'm talking, that means you stop. What percentage of black men earn over $400,000?
Maybe 30.
Making $400,000, you're talking about 1%. So if I had 100 black men, you're talking about 1 in that room. Why would he choose you over the thousands of other women who are coming at him?
Because I'm natural, I'm not fat, and I'm cute.
And you're 36 years old, and all you're talking about is you bring your cute self to the table. And you're gonna have kids in private school and a housekeeper.
Yeah, because you know why?
There you go,
I was-
people. There you go, people.
See, and that don't make no
I knew
money.
low class, low rent, low range. Get out of here.
So, 36-year-old wants a $400,000 husband? You can't make this stuff up.
Where would you take me on a first date?
One and only spot I can take anyone on the first date is the kitchen, yo. We're gonna be checking if you can cook up the pancakes and the parathe. Mooli de parathe, aloo de parathe, gobi de parathe, methi de parathe, you know, all the parathe.
Hey, women always say they want a man who knows what he wants. Well, here you go.
What do you expect your man to do when you block him?
Pull up.
He has to call me at least 100 times.
Call me from a different number.
Text me on Facebook. You better call my mother. Like, come get me.
Email me.
Email me.
To email me, pull up, Skype, something. What would you do if your girl blocked you?
I'm blocking her.
I'm calling her mom's.
I'm gonna go get a new one.
I'm moving on to the next. It's clip for her.
Got a roster around this
Man, you gotta charge it to the game, bro. On to the next one. I'm on to the next one. I'm gonna crush her baby sister.
Always remember, boys, in some games, the only winning move is to not play. They got me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
You bear.
What you see here, this is emotional damage.
How can I lose when it's about me? You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't lose. We know it's you.
You just know bro's questioning every life choice that led him up to that point.
Do your fathers know you do asking for a friend?
Yes, my dad knows because he was like the first one actually was supporting me before my mom was, and my dad take pictures of me, my mom takes pictures of me for
Your mom and dad, they're your photographers. What about you?
He does. He honestly completely disowned me when I did it. I haven't seen him in about 4 years.
Your father disowned you because
Oh
of...
yeah, his whole side of
Is
the
he
family.
is he a pretty traditional, maybe conservative guy?
My
or-
dad's military. He's
Okay.
very scary.
My parents both actually found out, like they found it. They found the page themselves, and they came right down to my room and they go, "What is this?" They kicked me out of the house, completely disowned me, similar to her. But I mean, we're close now. Like we're like best friends now. We love each other, and I like see them almost every weekend. So
Okay.
Hold up, let's rewind for a second. What kind of degenerate father signs up to take those kind of pictures?
If you make me laugh, I'll show you my.
You laughed.
Yeah, but you didn't make me laugh.
I did.
You're not allowed to do that.
need to have a permit for that.
Does she mean a permit to film or do the other streetwalker activities?
Are you gonna sit here?
Yeah, I'm honest.
Okay, that's perfect. I'd actually rather just sit on your face, so.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Can I get your number?
I'm actually married.
Okay. Well, never mind. I'll just have to find someone else. The only reason I'm obviously here is to like get guys. Like, am I really gonna want to sweat this makeup off? You know?
I respect that.
Thanks. Do you have any friends that like come to this gym?
Not really, actually.
Okay. I guess I'll just like try to look around, see what my options are. I don't know. We'll see. I'm so bored though. Like, I don't want to work out.
Yeah, I mean, stay here long enough to sure meet somebody.
Ugh, we'll see. Thanks.
Lady, please, you can't even get your pickup lines to work out.
Listening to music as a Christian. As a what? Huh? What are you hosting Bible studies on there? With the cross right behind you. That's crazy. You know, being a Christian means you can't go online acting like a...
This one sure puts the hoe in holy, I guess.
Stay-at-home mom. How many? Did you say goblin? I'm sure you're a good mom. I want to know my ABC. Shut the up. Goblin bitch. How old's a goblin?
She just turned 2.
You guys are married? Nope. No, I'm joking. You guys, no. Are you guys married?
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. You guys got married 2 years ago?
We're not legally married.
So then you're not married, bro? What's your kid's name?
Amethyst.
Amethyst? You know you just made your kid a That's what you did. Next come to the stage, Amethyst. Hell yeah, bitch. I can't count. My mom never taught me how to count. I'm married. Amethyst. Oh, like that matters. Like when your kid's getting her on the play going, no, it's my dad's birthstone.
Respectfully, she 100% looks like someone that would name her kid after a crystal. Sheesh.
If a woman wants to snag a wealthy husband, name a good place for her to work.
At the strip. They gonna make it rain, baby. They gonna make it rain.
They gonna make it rain?
You know a rich man, if he's in a Steve, he's gonna make it rain. He's gonna make it rain.
Nobody marries the Oh, we can't introduce you to our mama. Mama, this bubblicious. What she do? Go on, show her.
Is this woman serious? Men at a club are looking for a show, not a soulmate.
I'm a big fan of you, so I'm gonna have to pass because, you know, I can't be with somebody that I'm a fan of, you know? But thank you.
You're welcome.
She really tried to use reverse psychology? Bro here was not having it.
Would you want your kids to do swinging?
No.
So you don't think you're setting a good example?
I would say I wouldn't care if they swung. I wouldn't want them to do it.
I know, but obviously I've got cousins and my uncles and aunties are all barbers and they're now barbers.
Yeah.
So what if your daughter comes to you and says, I want to do any...
I don't think she will.
Quite a popular thing now though.
Yeah.
What if she does though? What would you do?
Would you stop her?
I wouldn't stop her. I'd just tell her the reasons why I think that she shouldn't do it.
A lot of girls just can't be bothered to go work and they'll just do the OF just for a quick.
And I'll just say to her, it's like, yeah, you get good money, but you can never get out of it once you're in it. You will ruin everything. You ruin people's opinions of you. You ruin so much. And I can take that. I'm a 35-year-old woman who's, I know my plan in life. Yeah. But for her, there's way better ways of making money that I could tell her to get into.
Do I even dare to ask what those ways are? I don't think this woman's in any position to give any kind of advice.
Hi. Spit or swallow?
Excuse me?
Spit or swallow?
I'll punch you in the face. Move away from me.
You're going to punch me in the face?
Now move away from me.
Okay.
Wow, this needs to stop. Going up to someone, saying something disrespectful, harassing them, just so you can film their reaction to post it to social media. And all for what? Some likes and attention? Seriously? People in public minding their own business are not accessories for you to use for your social media content. So don't be surprised when one of them does respond physically and you do get hurt. I mean, the video that's pinned to the top of your page is literally You shoving your in some man's face, telling him to slap it. He repeatedly says no to get away from him, yet you do it anyway. That's sexual harassment. So shame on you and every single one of the 133,000 people that like that video. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
We're drowning in influencers and degenerates lately. It's just exhausting.
How do you get out of a terrible date?
I'll tell you how I get out of a terrible relationship. I tell them I'm leaving and I'm taking the dogs. And then when they say, you can't take those dogs, I say, okay, you take the dogs, and then I leave. And they feel like they won something, right? They just got 2 bets that they weren't going to have before, and then I've lost some really decent dogs in this. I have. Horrible. It's to lose a really good dog, but sometimes you got to take the punch, you know?
Can you imagine his ex-wife watching this clip with the dog on her lap?
Would you still love me if one day you woke up and I was a worm?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now?
Well, that escalated quickly. Seriously, though, can we just stop with the worm questions?
You just can't do it, can you? If you don't want to spend time with me, then why?
America's got to be the undisputed champion of the double standard by now.
She's the flight attendant whose twerking cost her dream job.
I didn't think that, being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time dancing and twerking in the aisle on an empty plane before an early morning flight.
I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?" But after the video went viral, she says Alaska Airlines fired her.
What did they say to you? They just said that I broke their social media policy.
Nell had only been on the job for 6 months. She says she was twerking to celebrate the end of her probationary period.
Why did you decide to post the video? And I was really proud of myself that I came so far. I just didn't think that my video and my post and the way I was dancing would be deemed as inappropriate.
Why is this even on the news? She filmed herself being unprofessional at her job. Lady, if you play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes.
Wow. Damn. You okay, honey? I'm cool. Woo!
Dora the Floor Explorer is not having a good day.
Could she be someone that's your type?
You started off lying. You can't be my type if you started off lying.
What was the lie?
32 years old? You're 32?
That's what I said.
Nah, I'm not rolling.
Is he someone that's your type?
I don't think so.
32 going on 45, maybe. That hair and makeup are not doing her any favors.
If you want a man to love you,
oh, I'm sure there's a lot of women out there that are very interested in that subject.
Stop loving him.
Not starting out well, is it?
Love yourself.
Now, that is at least partially correct, although in the context, I'm not sure how valuable of a sentiment that is. But a person should actually love themselves before they attempt to get into any kind of personal relationship.
Get what you can get out of that man. He will give it to you out of guilt for not loving you the way that you deserve to be loved. It is subconscious. It is subliminal.
So deception and emotional manipulation are the name of the game here, huh? Well, that's certainly a way to get someone to love you. Right.
Which is why you see all these men, rich men who've been married many times, millionaires who've been married many times, have no intention on marrying you or have no intention on falling in love with you right away. So they're going to compensate you with money because they can't give you what you want. So they're going to give you the second best thing. Now, some women have said, that's love. I just want money.
It's almost like there's a name for that. Could even be called a profession, the oldest one in the world. A person, in this case a woman, that gives her time and attention just for money.
This woman's an actual real-life Disney villain, and she's so broken she'd probably agree with a smug grin on her face, thinking it's a good thing.
If I die first, will you remarry?
Yeah.
Would she live in my house?
Probably, yeah. I love this house.
Would she drive my car?
Yeah. It's paid for, so sure.
What about my golf clubs? Would you let her use those?
No, she's left-handed.
And just like that, his peaceful weekend is no more.
aside from needing a man because somebody might hypothetically be coming to rob your house one day, sometimes women just actually like men. Unfortunately, how men don't seem to like women no more these days.
We love y'all.
As far as
we love y'all. You're right. We don't like y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. Excuse me. Let me explain something to you. Because of the fact that I have standards for the women that I want to doesn't mean I don't like women. The fact of the matter is I don't want you to act like a hot ass doesn't mean that I don't like women. I have standards. I want you to be a wife and not a baby mama. So I don't understand why y'all get so mad at us for wanting y'all to be better. I'm trying to build something with you, ma'am. I am trying to grow something with you, ma'am. You are acting beneath yourself, queen. Get your ass off the floor. That's what I'm talking about. No, we love you. Sometimes we don't like y'all because y'all do stupid whole shit.
you need to look in the mirror and you need to tell the motherfucker to stop doing stupid whole shit. You're saying you're trying to build something with her?
I am not twerking on. I do not have not have any spread leg videos on the internet available for $4.99. Talk about whole shit. I'm over here taking care of my kids. We are not the same, man. I don't do that whole thing. Don't call me a goddamn hoe.
Modern women are acting like they're the only ones that can have standards and preferences.
A man sits down at a bar looking dejected. The bartender goes, "Everything all right, mate?" The man replies, "Nah, I got in a fight with my wife and she said she won't speak to me for a whole month." "Maybe that's a good thing," said the bartender. "A little bit of peace and quiet?" The man replies, "Yeah." And then he looks into the bottom of his drink and mutters, "Today's the last day."
I saw the punchline coming from a mile away, but it still got a chuckle out of me.
You fun size, you know what I'm saying? You heard me? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give you a 10, you heard me?
Oh,
give you a 10 looks wise, you heard me? My partner thought you was young, like put some clothes on you or something, but she grown. You out here like that, you gotta be grown.
No, I do need clothes. I should put clothes on.
You're gonna attract a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want that.
In the city, when you dress like that there, that's saying like, come here, girl. You gonna get a couple of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have your partners with you. You better be ready for that. Put your jacket on at night, bro.
Honestly, kinda wholesome. He was really looking at call her a lady, but ladies have class. I know the cameras are annoying, but there's no reason to start flipping people off.
What make you think you so much smarter than them other girls that be on here?
Post that I did comment on, I just didn't like how she did not have a response at all. I felt like it was many ways to answer that question.
Are you single right now?
I am.
You are single, okay. So what make you think you know the basics of maintaining a relationship if you're not in a relationship?
I've maintained relationships.
But they ended.
Yes.
That's like a divorcee saying she could tell somebody how to stay married.
Sure looks like a deer in headlights to me.
Bring on the ex-boyfriend! Woo! Oh, she got a light skin. Woo!
Remain standing. How you doing, Your Honor?
Ex still working it out, Your Honor.
Oh, she closed your mouth. You went to Turkey. You went to go BBL. Stay there.
I suppose the only thing that's getting judged here is this man's looks.
I also started working at a brothel. My pronouns are monster. A lot of the men feel kind of guilty. They think that they're taking advantage of us. And you worried? Charlie. I simply really enjoy getting money. It's not that deep. Everybody has their things. I am like Mother Teresa. She fed the hungry. I hydrate the thirsty. She started a charity of missionaries. I offer missionary. She would always preach to lovingly do small things.
This was just painful to watch. Is this the lowest possible form of female humor? Didn't think it could get any worse than Amy Schumer.
Can you do a spin for the camera so they can see your fit? So if I was your man, would you still come out and dress like this on a girl's night?
Hell yeah.
Why do you feel like that's appropriate?
I love my body. If you don't like it, you're not my man.
So even if I said, hey, maybe you shouldn't.
I would do it even more.
How does it make you feel when you show your body off, though?
Amazing. Because I love myself and people compliment me and that's what I like.
Okay. So, in all honesty, it's for male attention.
No, it's definitely for me. I take pictures of myself. I look good. I look cute. I look hot.
Not even a little bit about the validation or nothing? So you don't feel good when a guy says, hey, you look so sexy?
Sure, but when I take pictures and I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I love.
But do you feel the same way when you're wearing pajamas and a sweater?
Yeah.
So why not wear that out to the club?
Because I'll get dress code and that's not what you wear. I like to look hot and take pictures, post them on Instagram.
Wow, she's hollow. There's absolutely nothing inside. It's really sad to see.
The tiger, iconic symbol of the wild, and an apex predator that we fear and admire.
One more in a long list of reasons of why the club scene is going extinct.
I'm not even gonna lie, I can't let a woman jump back in my life after she left a relationship for some dumb reason. I can't do it. Seriously, this woman ended a 2-year relationship with me because she felt the new guy she just met was doing better than me, and her exact words was, he understood the kind of lifestyle I wanted to live. Now, fast forward 5 years, you've now got 2 kids by him. Turns out all the cash he was flashing, that was credit card. He didn't have no prospect, no jobs, nothing. And on top of that, turns out he's got another kid on the way by a different woman. I find it so interesting right now that this woman now wants to catch up and pick up where we left off. But when I said no, that I'm not interested, all of a sudden, apparently I'm childish and I'm being immature because I'm holding a grudge.
My brother here didn't just dodge a bullet, he dodged a whole missile. That credit card guy saved his life.
2023. If your man is still waking up to an alarm clock and not Glock 3000, I would leave you to Samantha. I'm just saying.
Controversial, but how about breakfast instead? I guarantee that will help you keep a man. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.